Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So we're back with another video, and this is the well, I should say controversial, but I don't really know why. Hogwarts Legacy. So if we go to the game screen here, so I tried to. So we're just click on me. And and I've started coughing for some reason. So yeah, I tried to make the character look like me as best I can, as Swift described it. If I was much younger, which is fair, it's fair. So yeah, I'm enjoying the story so far. I think the story is really good, and just going around collecting, exploring. It's an absolutely beautiful world. I mean, it really is. I just so I've done like 46% of it. Just collecting all sorts of things. The one thing it does do is with the owl post, it does the same thing that Cyberpunk does. Is it started off not so bad, and I just had one or two things to do, and then I started getting inundated with all of these owls and all of these things that I had to do, and I'm like, whoa, calm down, people. Like, but yeah, it's not a bad game at all. I think they've done a really good job with the world. This is the room of requirement. If you haven't gotten around to playing it yet, out in the world you will find gear. So if we go to gear, so this is all your gear. So you've got handwear, facewear, headwear, neckwear, cloaks and robes, and your actual outfit. And then the reason why I look like this is because, so say you put on this rather silly hat, yeah, like that, and you don't want to see that. You can just click F, and you can change it to something else. So you could have, you could really protect your noggin. A hat there, or you can just have no hat. I actually have a scar on my lip, but there wasn't an option for that, so I went with a scar across my nose. So yeah, you can have fedoras as well. I think the fedora's quite nice. Or a bowler hat if we're going for the aesthetics. Oh, I don't remember getting that one, but okay, fair enough. I think that's a witch's hat, but I mean, hey, you can look any way you want to, and that's fair enough. You can do and be however you want to be. So yeah, so that's all of your cosmetics and armors, and they all have stats to them. Your offense and defense. So there's all of that. You got your wand as well. You can even change out your wand for for different things. Change it to that. I've got the my broomstick. I went for the Ember Dash broom. That's just the one I liked. And I've also got flying mounts now. I've got High Wing, who I managed to rescue because she'd been captured by the Ashwinders, I think. Yeah, the Ashwinders. So yeah. So, but out in the world, you will pick up items of armor, clothing, and they won't have any stats. So this just basically, you put it on there and it identifies.
Have you rescued the Thestrals and purchased the spellcraft for the breeding pen?
What they are? No, I haven't, my good sir. I will get around to it, but I'm very busy doing all sorts of things. This is a loom, so basically you can take armor and you can put these different damage multipliers on your clothing. So scorching there, so increased damage with incendio. Increased damage with Bombarder, decreased damage taken from trolls, and so on and so on. So there's lots and lots of different things that you can do. It's a pretty in-depth system. Here you can make your potions. Yep, there. So you can make your Wigan Weld, which is like your health potions. Edurus potion. It's all pretty self-explanatory. I don't really use a lot of them. This is for growing, growing things. There's my dittany leaves there, so we'll have some of those. Come through here. Got my fertilizer. Apparently you can't put them outside, which is not great, but it is what it is. Knotgrass Spring. I've got some more potions over here to collect. And some more over there. And some more over there. Just keep things nicely growing. Just chopping stuff up for me. So yeah, and slowly these things, like the chessboard, and the globe, and all of this, you'll just pick it up just by simply exploring the world. And there's a lot to explore. Like I thought that the game was just going to be like Hogwarts, because I mean, the castle itself is huge. So I thought it's just going to be the castle and maybe Hogsmeade. No. No, that there's lots more of like outlying towns to discover. It's a lot bigger than certainly I thought it was going to be. Through here you can collect animals in the world, and you can basically keep them sort of as pets. There's a breeding thing as well, which I haven't gotten around to yet. So yeah. Which the elf was kind of alluding to. So here we've got some moon calves. Let me give them a pet. And so that they give you materials as well. There you go. Give you some materials there. This moon calf isn't okay. So yeah, so I've got some birds here. I've got the moon calves, and I've got the little puff skins, which are very cool. It's it's pretty adorable. To be honest, like I spent probably more time on this than I probably needed to. Over here you've got resources. So the moonstone help you to build things out here. Basically, and inside, basically they work inside the room of requirement. I worry that this music is still so loud. I've turned it down several times and it's still really, really, really loud. It's just... I mean, I don't know how much more I can turn it down. I mean, when I'm talking on Discord, it's still so loud that I can't hear what Swift is saying. Like, and the dialogue volume. Yeah. Let's try that. I mean, so yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. I think it's very, very good. And I'm enjoying it a lot. It's got a lot of the things I like in it. It's got exploration, like looting. I mean, any game that has that in it is gonna be a winner for me. It's got a lot of exploration and just things to find, like new outfits and collectibles, which is really good. Just collect all the resources. So this is this one. I think this one is for the smaller animals, and it's actually already full up. It doesn't actually carry a lot, so I managed to get like four of each: 4 mooncalves, 4 jobber gnolls, and 4 puffer skins, so that that they've got friends. I had more because there's these kind of filler content, which gets a bit annoying. It's like collect 30 of this, collect 20 of that. It's like, oh, okay. But they didn't actually fit in here, so I then had to sell them to be rehomed somewhere else. Because you're trying to protect these animals from being caught by the poachers. Poaching is a big thing in the magical world. They have magicka, but still ethics seem to be a problem. So as much as they go on about us muggles, they actually seem to be no better, even with magic. So yep, that's that, and then we go upstairs, and I only just unlocked this. And I managed to find a unicorn. So I've got a unicorn in here. So that was pretty cool. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Yep. So there's Highwing. Oh, she's coming to me. There we go. And some food. And this one as well. Because, why not? And some treats there. And these Sepulchria? I'm kind of worried about injuring this one. There's not actually a lot to it. I mean... Quite gentle creatures, though, like, And where's the unicorn? There's a unicorn. I need to find another unicorn so the unicorn's not by itself. Because you know that's yeah. I don't want the unicorn to be by itself. And some treats. Here we go. That's cool. So yeah. So that's all of that pretty much. And you can get some different resources in both of these pens. So we have the leeches, which make some kind of juice, which I haven't actually made any of. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little bit terrifying. I think somewhere around here as well. There is some, there's a cave as well. There's a cave in the first one as well. Some more leeches. So we jump down here. We go up here. There was like a little so there'll be these boxes and crates just strewn around the world, and they'll have things in them for you. So yeah, so I need to rescue a male thestral. So we can get the breeding thing started. I hope they're not fighting. We can go up here. Have a look around. There was something here as well. There's a little thing there for you. Oh yeah, these are really useful as well. Ashwinder eggs. That they are used for potions. So yeah. So yeah. So that's all of that. But it's a very, very nice looking game. Not perfect. The conversations are very, very limited. Get a little bit irritating. Have a little run around the castle. Because, you know, why not? I love this. So this mage attempted to teach these trolls culture, and well, you can work out how badly it went, shall we say? But yeah. Let me just go through here. There should be a ghost here. Yep, there he is. He has chains on him for some reason. I thought it was Headless Nick, but it doesn't. I don't think it is. You can't talk to any of them either, which is kind of weird. I mean, students were able to talk to Headless Nick. In fact, I think you were able to have conversations with most of the ghosts. As you can see, the pictures all move as they did in the films. Also, I haven't seen in this the Whomping Willow. I mean, I'm not saying that it isn't here, but I haven't seen it. but then I'm not entirely sure when this is set. These are puzzles as well. So basically, here, this is 0 to 9. And you just have to do a little bit of maths, and it will open. The puzzles are, they're not massively complicated, but they make you pause for thought. Oh, pretty cat.
I did 26 hours of homework last week.
Let me guess.
Here we go.
Catching up on history of magic.
How did you know?
By the disappointed look on Vince's face every time he sees you, I think you're breaking his heart.
That's far too much responsibility for one person to bear.
So you can hear the little bits of conversation, which, like the first time you sort of hear them, it's it's pretty good, but they're fairly limited. Also, nobody seems to care that you're not wearing a school uniform. I think it would have been nice that like you had to wear the school uniform whilst in school, and then when you were out on adventures, you could like just switch to whatever you wanted. But I mean, it's personal preference, really. It makes no difference to the game. The tapestries are really, really nice. I mean, the castle, they did such a good job. The castle is really, really good.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
This lady, the flu powder, they do get really, she gets really quite, not great. There's lots of things to interact with as well. I really, really like that, because I mean, I've come from Bethesda games that you can interact with, so I really, really like that. I like being able to interact with the world. But here's the thing, that they've made all these things interactive, so you can spin this globe, and again, it's a tiny thing. It doesn't matter in that you're still going to enjoy the game if this is your thing, but it just does kind of annoy me. You can't sit down. You can't sit down on the benches. It's such a tiny thing, but I don't understand why you can't sit down. I don't understand. It's kind of crazy to me. And also, you can only...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
See what I mean? She's quite annoying after a while. Even when you're sneaking, she'll talk to you. It's kind of like, no, no, shut up. I'm supposed to be invisible. You shouldn't be able to see me. But yeah, it's there's a few niggles, but again, the castle is very well thought out. I don't think it's exactly the same as the castle in the films. The moving staircase is very different. It's not the same at all, and like I said, I can't find the Whomping Willow either. The Forbidden Forest is not bad. There's definitely a lot of spiders in it. Oh, the spiders. I can't stand spiders. They are terrifying. Don't like spiders at all. But yeah, it's a great place to explore. Oh, kitty cat. I always stroke the kitty cats when I go by. It's just a thing. Oh, there's another one. Yep, 2. Yeah, so you can stroke the kitty cats. There's owls, but you can't stroke any of them. There don't appear to be any dogs in the game either. There's wolves, but they will be incredibly antagonistic towards you. And also they're a source of resources. And again, the first time you see things like that, like it's really good. But then there's no other routines. They just have the one routine, and that's kind of it. Which is kind of a shame. So yeah, let's see if we can go for a little bit of a fly around. I mean, to be fair, you'll see a lot of this in, you know, other reviews. I don't. There's so many reviews on Hogwarts, and I wasn't going to bother, but I just kind of, I like video games. I like story. So I kind of wanted to touch base on it, and also I didn't want the idea that people think that they can bully other people into not doing something that's not for them. I don't like that behaviour. I've been watching it unfold, and it's pretty disgusting. I'm not down for that whatsoever. If you don't like something, that's fine. Don't play it, or or walk away. Just do whatever you need to do, and that's nobody's gonna nobody's gonna have a problem with that. But
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
we're kind of, well, actually, you didn't actually rescue him. I kind of rescued him, but I mean, it's the same thing. It's team effort. Yeah, we're actually in winter now as well. So let's just have a little fly around. But I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about showing you everything because it doesn't matter. And there are so many videos out there, and you will have seen, if you're interested in this game, you will have seen most of this anyway. But I generally I think they've done a fantastic job. It's a really good game. I love the castles. I mean, as people who know me, I really enjoy castles, so exploring this is just an absolute dream. And there's other ruined castles as well that you can explore. They have things in them. It's really, really good. Down here somewhere, there's like a giant octopus. Sometimes he wants to say hello, sometimes he doesn't. I mean, I'm obviously not getting too close in case you can be grabbed out of the air or something. I don't know if that's a thing, but I would rather not find out. You've got the Hogwarts Express railway line as well. I would have thought that some of the lake might have been frozen over. But yeah, apparently not. But yeah, there is so much to explore. The game is a lot bigger than you think it is. Which, yeah, there's a boathouse as well. Look. And it is, as you would imagine, it's just a boathouse. But yeah, so that's basically it. It was just a quick video. Lots and lots and lots to do. I mean, yeah, I'm 46% in, and I've already done tons of things. And there is tons more things to do. I mean, this is just, still loads and loads of things to do. Yeah, and there's things to collect. There's plenty to do, and the story's pretty good as well. So yeah. Here's your collections tab. Lots of things. lots of letters that you can pick up and collect. Lots of materials out in the world that you collect to make your potions. These would be the animals that you've managed to rescue. Yeah. This is your map of all of the castles. So here you can see like how big like the game like actually is. It's a lot bigger than you think it is. I've been a lot around here. You can see I've found the fast travel points. I don't always use the fast travel points because I don't always want to, because this world is so pretty that you just kind of want to explore it. But yeah, there's lots here. There's still a few up here that I haven't done. I don't even know if I don't know if I've been to that town. Might have. I've been to that town. Upper Hogsfield. Yeah, I probably haven't been over there yet. And there's towns here. There's more towns here. Look. I mean, it goes way bigger than you think it does. Yeah, it's a big map. A lot bigger than certainly I thought it was going to be. And there's tons to do. Little dragon flying around. So yeah, there is plenty to do. I don't know how many hours I've been playing. I think it's about 39, 40 hours. I think somewhere around there. So yeah, like 40 hours, and obviously that will vary. It depends on like how quick you are in game. I'm very, very slow. Like, I will just go off and I will explore things, and I will just look in like every nook and cranny. I'll be like, oh, can I go over there? What's in here? I get myself into trouble quite a lot as well. I'm playing for the first time. I'm playing on story mode. Because all the fighting and that doesn't really interest me. I'm more interested in the story. Obviously, for you guys, you might, that might not be a thing that you want to do. You might want to play it on, like, the hardest difficulty and stuff like that, which you can. It's all open for it to play entirely how you want to. But that's how I wanted to play first off. I wanted the story. So yeah, and then the next playthrough, I might play, on an entirely different difficulty. Dragon. So yeah, it's a really, really big map. The game's a lot bigger than you tend to think it is. So yeah, and the fact that I've only done 46%, and there's still, I'm guessing, quite a lot more to go. It's gonna keep you occupied for quite a while. And if you like Harry Potter, I read the books and I watched the films, and I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed it a lot. Hagrid's not in it. A lot of the people from the books are not in it. I think it's set before them, so it's quite a good deal before them. So none of them are in it, which I think is fine. It's setting up the wizarding world, which was around way before Hagrid and Professor Dumbledore, and all of that. And probably due to some of the controversy, they probably wanted to do their own thing, which I can understand, I suppose. But I would say to the developers, don't bend a knee to these people. Just don't. Like, do the game that you want to do, and you've done it, and it's massively successful. I think this game has made like millions, multiple millions, maybe even billions. I'm not sure. It's made a lot of money. And, you know, for the people that like Harry Potter and like these games, I mean, this is going to be the best Harry Potter game that there is, which there isn't a huge amount of competition in that area. A lot of the games were made, you know, when the technology wasn't really there to make the games, and also some of them were just kind of just to promote the films, more or less. But yeah, it's a good game if you like story, and you like Harry Potter, or you don't even necessarily have to like Harry Potter. If you like exploration and finding things and discovering things, collecting resources, making potions, I think there's plenty here for somebody who's not that into Harry Potter. I think you could still enjoy it. I don't feel like I would have to know about Harry Potter, because again, he's not in it, Hagrid's not in it, Professor Dumbledore's not in it, so you wouldn't really need to know any of that in order to still enjoy the game. So yeah, I think it's an enjoyable game, and if you want to play it. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do. And if they want to label you as this or that, well, hey, that's fine. You know who you are. Don't let people bully you. And if you don't like the game and, you know, you want to take a stand, that's fine. Do that. Don't play it. But don't go around trying to bully other people, because that's not great. And if it was the other way around, I would be saying exactly the same thing. Like if the rainbow community came together and made a video game and everybody was just jumping on it, I would have the same thing to say. Like, if you don't like it, that's fine. Don't play it. And if you do, play it. It's no different. I am sad that there isn't Quidditch in it, but then, for how flying works, I mean, like, at the moment, like, flying is, you know, it's fairly comfortable, but you can, you will be able to later, spoilers, but you will be able to get, upgrades. I think it gets kind of unwieldy, so I don't know. But I think a lot of people would have liked Quidditch. I'm wondering if due to the game having done so well, that they might consider, you know, Quidditch as like a DLC. I'm hoping that the game's going to get some DLC. I definitely think that they'll make plenty of money if they do. So yeah, I'm very happy with the game, and if you like exploration, you like exploring, well, that is exploration, and collecting resources, making potions, finding collectibles, looting everything that's not nailed down. You can break into houses as well to find different things. So yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it. Yeah, I hope you liked this. If you're on the fence about buying it, you know, hopefully this helps. It's not a massive in-depth review because there are so many reviews out there, and there will be YouTubers who will do a much better job of explaining to you all of the nuances. I don't particularly want or need to go into that, and I'm definitely not into, if you want to maximize things, then pick this character with this trait. I'm not really into that. I've always been somebody who I download a game, I start playing it, and I just try and figure things out as I go along. And if it doesn't work out for me, that's fine. I can play it again and choose different stats. That's just me, and that's how I enjoy playing. So I'm never gonna. I don't think I would ever bring out like a build guide, because I'm really not. I'm not really for them. I think they're useful for some people, but not for me. So I hope you have a really good day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.